Happy Flex Friday, everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic Thursday. I hope we're all having a great Friday so far today. I'm fighting a massive headache. We'll see how long this lasts. Stupid weather is just ruining me. And it's been a long week. So we got some stuff to check out today. We're going to take another look at Nif Nif, which we played, I think, back in September of last year, during one of the previous Next Fests. And it's an adorable little, like, Baby's First Slay the Spire. It is due out on April 1st for full release. So we're going to take another quick look at Nif Nif, and then we're going to pop into another demo or two that I didn't get to over the course of this Next Fest, and do that. So, Charlotte, hello. Took it too far yesterday. To be young. So that is that's the plans for today. I got nothing else. Monday, I don't know what we're gonna stream. I might get back to Avowed. We'll see how I'm feeling on Monday. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling on Monday. And we might get back to Avowed, or we might jump into something else. I'm not entirely sure. I'll make that decision when I'm not completely exhausted. So, yeah, that's basically all I got. Nif Nif is really, really cool. By the way, if you have never played a turn-based card game, I highly recommend checking out Nif Nif. There is a demo for it still from this most recent Next Fest, and it comes out in a couple weeks on April 1st. So if you've ever wanted to try one out, this is the one to get into. It is very cute. It has very basic mechanics and kind of really eases you into the deck builder roguelike stuff. So it's super, super cute. Yeah, I think that's all I got. It's going to be gorgeous next week. Thank the maker. It's probably going to hit 70 and be sunny on Tuesday, so I'm definitely going for a run, and I cannot wait. I've already got what trail I'm going to go to and run. I'm going to make it about not even halfway before I collapse from exhaustion. It's going to be great. I can't wait. So I think there was something else that I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember what it was. Other than it's spring, so my allergies are getting crazy, and the weather's all over the place, so I just have a headache permanently right now. Cool. You're going to get to 70 for 4 or 5 days next week? I'm a little jealous. We're going to be in the 60s, I think, for a couple days. A slight chance of hitting 70 on Tuesday. Chance of snow tomorrow, change to rain. We went to the park earlier. Oh, nice. Me blowing in the wind? I don't know. You have to wait and see, Panda. We're getting close, you know. We're getting close. Anyway. Hi, everybody. Let's play some games. Let me get Nif Nif fired up, and we'll get it going. I have to wash my wrist brace. Keep forgetting. Gonna do it yesterday, but therapy was... alright. Nif Nif time. Nif Nif. Right on top of how you feel. Oh yeah, daylight savings. By the way, if you're not in the US, or if you're in the US and you didn't realize, daylight savings is on Sunday. So we spring forward. So if you are unaware, or if your country is better than us, which isn't difficult these days, and doesn't do daylight savings, stream will be starting an hour earlier on Monday. So just FYI. I don't want to either. Like, my daughter was going to come to the gym with me on Sunday, and then I was like, oh, it's daylight savings, so you get to get up even an hour earlier. And then she goes, no, I don't think I'm going. Oz rules, what's going on? Lose an hour of sleep. Yeah, I was just thinking, you know what I could use? Less sleep. Hang on, is there... Accounts. Oh, I can make a new... Let's start new. I'm not gonna pick up where we left off. I'm gonna start a new run with this one. So UK does it in 2 weeks. It's very confusing. We need to just not. Let's spring forward and then stop. Just go to bed an hour earlier. Based on how my week has gone, I'm going to be going to bed significantly more than an hour earlier. Okay. Dun dun dun. What is this thing? What are you trying to say? This is Nif Nif's cleanliness bar. If it gets to 0, you'll need to start over. Ew! Careful with the gooey thing. I need to protect myself. Here you can see what the creature will do this turn. It's gonna spread goo again. Let's try this. Mud Shower. Drag and drop a blue card onto Nif Nif to protect from the goo. This should work. Let's try. Press the end turn button to finish your turn. Now, where are my tissues? Drag and drop a red card onto a creature to clean it. It seems to work. Let's finish cleaning it. Are you okay now, buddy? Yeah, I'm feeling great now. Take this as a reward for your help. Ding, 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 ding. Adorable. Nif Nif up. Alright, that was the tutorial, so let's actually play. So basically, instead of combat, you have to clean stuff up and avoid getting dirty. There you go. No hat. Hang on. Oh, there's all kinds of hats. Locked. Win a game with no hat. Win a game with the Viking hat. Win a game with the shower cap, the top hat, the miner's hat. Upgrade 150 more cards. Travel to 300 places on the map. There are different piggy skins as well. I think we're going to go with the spotted pig. Oh, unlocks at level 12. Okay. We'll go with default. Default then. Alright. Select a special card. Double your power. 1 use. Okay. Where to go? Let's go this way. Something is approaching. What is that, a rat in a trash bag? Gonna attack for 5. So we have 3 gears. Each of these costs 1. So we'll defend for 5. Use the cherry. Double our power. Oh. Wait. Did the cherry not work? Double your power. Did I not have any power? Maybe that's why. Use 16. Is that another Costco waffle hoodie? It is. My kids, well, my daughter and wife both wanted one, so I got one for my son too, so I picked up more. And then UPS failed to deliver it for some reason. Because UPS. And, Ah, okay. Apples give you power, and then the cherry doubles. Gotcha. So they didn't show up, even though he said it was delivered. So I gave it a couple days to see if it actually showed up. It did not. So I called Costco, and they sent new ones, which was very nice of them. And then 2 days after that, the first order showed up. Now we're going to have a bunch, which is great, because they're very comfy and warm. Something is approaching. That is a crab in a trash can? Crab in a trash can. He's going to hit me 2 times for 3. So let's double up. Oh, he had a shield. It's a crab can. Apple. Tissue. Oh, it's a hermit crab. Money. Cards. Piglet McFly. Swipe 3 applies 2 times to all. Cloth Surfer Plus. Swipe 8. Draw 1. That's very strong for 1 cost. Yeah. Still need to play another Crab's Treasure. I really enjoyed the demo for that. It was a lot of fun. Rupture, how's it going? Costco intrigues you? Costco's a great store. The Sun Mirrors. I know this place. Did you know that sun mirrors can copy anything when night falls? Really, anything? Correct. Try showing it a card. Let's double up our Apple card. Where to go? Costco is the good? It is. Oh. Is that... Okay. Speaking of music, Spirit Box had a new album drop today. 2 times 9. That's not great. I'm going to take some damage. Oh, I'm going to get dirty. Oh, it's a wolf and a baby. Matador Show. The art in this is great. Mud Fountain. 2 for 12. Mud Shower Plus is 1 for 8. Let's get Matador Show. Yeah, Matador Show. A Wonderland Rivalry. Is this... Are we in the Matrix? I can clone a card or get a hug and gain resistance. Bunny Boss. We took the blue pill. This means it negates the first swipe. They're gonna hit me for a lot. Let's do that. Apple. Ooh, that didn't go great. That didn't go great at all. Boom. Draw card. Boom. Tissue dance? Maybe I should get a big protection one. I gotta find out. I think there's a way to get rid of cards. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of the base. Meet the godmother. Who are you? What is your name? Niff Niff. I clean goo in the forest. That's a pretty name. Take good care of it now. Upgrade a card or remove a card. I'm gonna remove a card. Let's get rid of one of the mud showers. I'll try to remember you. Something is approaching. Oh. That doesn't look good. Well, I'm glad I grabbed this. Alright, they're gonna buff. So let's do that. Let's do that. And that. You debuffed my strength. How rude. Does shield go away in between rounds? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, I got 1 HP left. That's not great. Bum, 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 bum. He's gonna debuff me back down to 3. That's fine, because I can do a murder. Alright. Hopefully, I think we're going to a merchant next. Avocado. Draw 2. Huh. Another mud fountain. Matador Show Plus. Do another mud fountain. No, avocado. Avocado get. It's a store. A merchant on the road. Can I heal? What is this? Cleanliness plus 10. Ooh. Draw 2 cards. Gain 2 power. Let me buy carrot soup. Squeegee style. I'm also gonna buy that. Yes. Okay. Oh, good. It's an elite fight. And I have 1 HP. Nice. Drink. I have 11 HP. Oh, boy. Well, let's eliminate you. What are you doing? A summon? Oh. That's probably bad. You're gonna hit for 5. Let's do an apple. A mud shower. And cloth surfer. See, how's it going? Oh, he... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Fixed them. Stop fixing them. Stop making them dirty. You're gonna, yeah, you're gonna do the thing again. No more energy. I don't like this. Stop doing this. Rude. Okay. Nice. Is this card-based Darkest Dungeon with cute monsters? It's Baby's First Slay the Spire. Instead of doing damage, you're cleaning the forest. You're cleaning off the corruptive goo. Ooh, 0 cost apple. Yes, please. Another merchant. Okay, good morning. I have enough to get a soup. 2 resistance. Oh, that's actually not bad. Refill 2 action points. No great cards. Let's get 2 resistance. 2 resistance increases the base amount of armor that we get. Do we want to do another elite fight? No, let's go this way. It's a snake stuck in a pipe and something in a bag. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do I want to draw 2? Nah. Thank you, Lurkmort. Okay. Ooh, they're gonna hit me for a lot. That's not great. I should have... That was dumb. Alright, they're not gonna attack me this time. Should be able to eliminate this guy. Goo's back. I don't like the sound of that. Oh! Oh, it's a damage shield. Oh. Why is it so cold? Hi, map. It's incredibly windy here today. Like 50-mile-an-hour winds. Bloop, 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 bloop. Am I 2 XP shy of leveling up? I didn't realize that was a damage shield. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Something is approaching. It's a rat in a bag. Oops. It was calmer yesterday. Yes, I understand exactly what you mean by that, see? Oh, I could have killed him. I wasn't paying attention. 18C, that's nice. Tissue plus. Sponge shoe. No. Ninja wipes? Sure. Ding ding. Gloves on, gloves off. What a wonderful, peaceful place. Wetlands are the best against goo. They are, and these lights are so soothing. Stay a while and listen. I'll make you some tea. Gain soup or gain resistance? Ooh, that's I'm gonna take resistance. It's 3 there today. Not too bad either. Camp. I think we can burn a card here. We can. We can burn, we can rest. Let's burn a card. I'ma burn a basic attack. Goodbye. An elite fight? Yeah, let's do an elite fight. Something big is... Oh, this guy again. Apple. Cherry. Ninja wipes. Boom, 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 boom. I'm a child. Now they're gonna hit me a lot. I probably should have done something different. 2 times 8. Yikes. Alright, that guy's gone. That'll be better. He can reconstitute. He can re-dirtify these other guys. No debuffing. There's no debuffing. There we go. Yay! Oh, by the way, speaking of G-Portal, my bot just posted my G-Portal link. Speaking of G-Portal, Monday, there is a Core Keeper update dropping. So if you're interested in running another Core Keeper community server, post your interest in Discord, because we'll probably spin up a fresh Core Keeper server if there's enough interest. So that's Monday. If you haven't played Core Keeper's pretty good. And obviously we still have our community Valheim server going into the Mistlands, I believe. Let's do that. Let's do that. Nice. Fingers crossed for spring. Yeah, I would very much like spring. Plus, my son's spring season kicks off next weekend. We have an away game at 8 a.m. on Sunday morning, an hour and a half away. First game of the season. Tell him not to be good. Fair. Only +9 healing? Means the soup is a better way to heal. It's Morpheus Bunny again. Bathe and gain power, or leave and gain resistance. Let's gain power. We have 1 resistance already. Let's grab a power. I know Kung Fu! Are my meds wearing off already? My head is thumping. I despise. Like, seasonal transition time is so terrible. It just ruins me. Let's kill you. Seahorse, how's it going? Draw a card. Up our power. Okay. You love pigs? Well, good news. Allergies, yeah. And, like, temperature swings really affect my, like, temperature swings really get to, like, my sinuses. So. Squeegee style. Ah, no, you're resurrecting the other guy, too? Stop. Stop it. I dislike this. Stop resurrecting people. It's very, very rude. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Tissue Dance Plus. Get. Campfire. Let's burn a card. I'm gonna burn a mud shower. Again, there is a demo still available for this if you are interested. Which you should be. Because it's adorable. Oh wait, is he gonna hit me for 8? Oh, that's fine. It comes out on April 1st. See. Boom, boom, boom. Mud Shower Plus, Squeegee Style Plus. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go to the shop. What do we got? That's Healing Soup. Plus 10. 3 protection per turn. Oh. Yeah, let's buy soup. No, I'm not really seeing anything worth buying. No cards. The Kickstarter email actually specifically said that it's not a joke. Speaking of Kickstarters, did you see Hero Forge's Kickstarter started yesterday, I think, for dice? Hero Forge is going to be making dice. You could take, like, it looks like you can take pieces of the models that you can make on Hero Forge. If you don't know what Hero Forge is, it's a way to make minis. You can custom make minis for your tabletop RPG games, or whatever you want little minis for. They're really nice, super customizable, and now you can get a D20 to go along that matches your character, which is super cool. Let's nuke tissue. If I played an in-person game that needed physical dice, I might be interested. There's that. Combat, how's it going? You're gonna hit me for 3 by 3. Cool. Let's do that, that, and that. This. Protection doesn't reset between turns. I don't like that. You're gonna protect. Of course you are. Let's see. That does 22 damage. It's 3 frogs. I was trying to figure out what those were. Oh, this is an upgrade. Oh, I can add, or this one upgrades an existing one. Let's do that. Nice. My daughter will love this game. She would have loved it even more when she was like 7, but she'll still love it now. Take a little bit of damage. I debuffed my defense. That's rude. Let's kill you. Ooh, yeah, we can kill you. Oh no, I can't. Should have used that one instead. That was a mistake. Yeah. You're going down, down, down. Ooh, soup. What soup is that? Potato soup. Mmm. We can upgrade squeegee style. Done. There are, they added a second character. I haven't unlocked it yet, but you can also play as a cat. In addition to playing as Nif Nif. The pig. What does cook get me? Oh, I can upgrade my potato soup. Do I want to do that, or do I want to burn a card? Pigs are your favorite animal? Nice. I think I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna burn a basic attack.
We're gonna fight the boss.
Hey, boss. A huge figure. You're going to protect and buff yourself 65 hit points. Well. That's a lot. Whoa! What? Oh, you're gonna hit me for 19 and debuff my defense. I don't like that. Hit me for 19. Okay. Oh, you debuffed my attack? Bro. Tissue dance. 21 HP. Down to 15 HP. Oh, he's got 14 shield now. He hit me for 22. It's time to use our potato soup. Ninja wipes. Alright. We can end him. It's a bear with a mushroom. You win. New character, Cat. You don't think you've ever had potato soup? What? I'm sorry, what? Do you want to say that again? Because, what? He's Belgian, too busy eating cheese and trout. And bad chocolate. Ooh, I can be a cat? Oh, I can't be a tiger or a skunk or a raccoon. We'll be a cat in a Viking hat. Right? River, how's it going? You're not alone, same. What? You also have bad chocolate, River? You never had potato soup Potato leek soup is one of the best soups to exist. There is nothing, I mean nothing, that makes a cold winter day better more than potato leek soup. French onion soup, I am not gonna bash French onion soup, but I will say, French onion soup you can do year round. Potato leek soup really needs to be cold because it's so heavy and warm and beautiful. Anyway. A milk shower. You know, this is a kid's game, and I am a child. Nice thick chili, yeah. Not really a soup person. Panic, how's it going? See, Charlotte, even the children are turning against you. A raspberry? Draw one. Sure, for free. Meow. Talk of soup is making you hungry, yeah. I just like soup. Upgrade the raspberry. Cotton swab. 0 for 5. 0 for 8? So the cat is a shiv deck. Okay. Kimbo, how's it going? One basic tomato soup, please. No, listen. Pepperan, how's it going? Listen, Zeno. I love tomato soup. However, you do not eat tomato soup with a spoon. We've talked about this before. This is very important. You do not eat tomato soup with a spoon. You eat tomato soup with grilled cheese, and you continue to make grilled cheese until the soup is gone. At no point should a spoon enter that bowl. Great. Rain, I'm soaked. Golden pantaloons? Who would wear this? What is happening? That's not soup, that's a dipping sauce. The cat is a shiv deck. Makes perfect sense even if you've never played a card game before. Yeah. Yeah. That's ketchup. Okay. Number 1. Shut your mouth. Ketchup is mostly an abomination. Am I wrong? It's not like guac. No. Okay. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I am too tired and my head hurts too much to get into your shenanigans. Ketchup, I dislike ketchup. It's well, listen, American ketchup, which I think ketchup is the same around the world overall. Like Heinz. It's just too sweet. It's too sweet. Just why use ketchup when hot sauce exists? You know? That's my question. Why use ketchup when ranch exists? The Midwest has entered the conversation. You wish ranch was a thing there? You can make ranch. It's not that difficult. It's a happy turtle. We've made our own, like, homemade ranch. And it is very good. Make things? If you've never made... Listen, if you have never made your own mayo... It is a different condiment. Fresh homemade mayo is a completely different animal than anything you could possibly buy anywhere. Mayo is overrated. If you make your own, it's really not. I don't slather mayo on everything. It's fine. But homemade mayo is a completely different animal. Man, the cat is a shiv deck. Everything I upgrade goes to 0 cost. Great. Mayo's too spicy. Team Miracle Whip? My father too. Panic. Yeah. No. Who puts mayo on a burger? Everyone? No. Boy, I don't have a lot of cards, huh? I should probably start grabbing some more cards. Something is approaching. Tomatoes are the gross. Oh man, like a fresh grown, like garden grown, like getting a fresh grown tomato out of your garden, like a big beefsteak tomato. Slicing that, little salt, little pepper, and that slice of tomato is incredible. I can kill one of these guys. Making me hungry, and it's only 9 a.m. Yeah. Like, little salt and pepper. You don't need anything else. I mean, if you have fresh mozzarella, obviously that's going to make it better because it's cheese and it makes everything better. But when it is like fresh, ripe, just a slice, little salt, little pepper. Oh. Ugh. I need another attack card. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. If you haven't had a breakfast BLT, you aren't living. Do not put eggs on BLTs. I mean, live your life. You could just sit in front of the fridge and eat cheese. That's basically my evening. Get that. Don't put eggs on burgers? Oh, disagree. Disagree. Over easy egg on a burger is great. It's great. Said personal preference. Your preference is wrong, so I'm just correcting you. The Milky Way, Revolving Paw, Cotton Swab, Dual Brush, Milk Fountain, 0 cost 4. I should buy that. 0 cost 2, draw 1. Eggs and guac, also good. Thank you. Thank you, Zeno. That's why you're my favorite. Eggs and beetroot on a burger is a thing in New Zealand and everyone should try it. Huh. Interesting. Upgrade a card. Yes, please. Let's do 0-6, 0-4-1, 0-12. Let's do this upgrade. This is the chaos you needed this morning. Well, I could do an elite. Let's do this one, then elite, and then unlock the core memory. Are these two ducklings in a pot? Meow. I haven't even used all of my... The cat is strong. What does this do? 3 power. Headache hadn't started pounding so annoyingly you joined the chaos? I mean, my head's thumping. This eye keeps trying to close on its own. Look at these little ducks. I wanted to throw that out there. Look at these ducks. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Even the snake's cute. Why am I fighting in water? I'm standing on a stone. Benz, how's it going? Paw. 0 cost, 2 paws. That gives a bonus to all paw cards played after it. Milk Fountain is the name I used to dance under. I was halfway through that before I realized I should stop. Oh man, 1 HP. I still haven't even spent any. I've spent 0 energy. Dilly John, how's it going? Jeez. Cat is strong. Yay! Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. Wait, what is this? Oh, swipe 8 to all. Huh. I'm gonna do single target 12. All these 0 cost cards. Feel like I'm playing the silent. I need more coffee. What's up, Morpheus? Why does it always have to be a bunny? The answer is out there, cat, and it's looking for you. The answer to what? Red berry or blueberry? Obviously, red berry. Took a 1-hour nap in the lactate meditation prayer room. I got red berried. It's almost time for a coffee break. We unlocked the cat. So we're trying out the cat. The cat has a very good, very, very good deck. It hasn't even been an hour. I'm gonna refill my coffee after we beat this boss, though. What is that? Is that a beaver driving a giant construct? I came very close to just murdering him in one turn. The milk is good, though, Sothra. They're lactose intolerant and only seek milk out for the fats. They're not. He's not eating it. He's just bathing in it. New hat. I got a shower cap. Hey, a new card. Nice. Alright, let me refill my coffee. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna refill my coffee real quick. Hang on. Oh, okay. Everyone knows you give cats bacon. Okay. In this economy, cats can buy their own bacon, right? That was Nif Nif. It's a fantastic little game. If you haven't seen it before, there is a demo available if you wanted to try it out yourself. It comes out on April 1st. Full release on April 1st. So, if you're interested. It's a very good introduction to roguelite card builders. So, it's really good. It's very cute. We got a couple more demos that I want to get through that I didn't get to during Next Fest time. The first one is going to be Esoteric Ebb, which was one that I really wanted to get to. And I can tell you, fear not, I will be doing the third mission of Roadcraft. Just throwing that out there. Get you warmed up. Esoteric Ebb is a single-player CRPG inspired by the freedom of tabletop adventures. Unravel a political conspiracy with your goblin sidekick. Roll dice in tense encounters, become a cleric of legend, or completely ruin the campaign. I think we know which way that's going to go. I think we know which way it's gonna fall. They put chat in game, yeah. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna make the dialogue bigger. Ooh! Ooh! Wait! Yes! Amazing. Okay. New game. Proficiencies. Oh boy. Is this gonna be... Okay, that's a little on the nose. Is this gonna be like Disco Elysium, where I roll up a character and die immediately because I failed my first saving throw? Let's see. Background focus, punching bag. That's +2 constitution, -1 charisma. Oh. Today's your birthday. You're almost halfway through your 20s? That sounds like a reach. Panic. Aren't you like 23? 22? 17? Happy birthday, Panic. All the points out of int and wisdom and place them into charisma. I did, 24. Well, happy birthday, Panic. Dilly baby. So... What was I talking about? Oh, Disco Elysium. Spoilers for the first 30 seconds of Disco Elysium. I made a character. I dumped Constitution and something else. Like, mental stuff. And just tried to make him, like, super charismatic. Basically. Was, like, my goal. So then I woke up, you're super hungover, I turned the light on, failed the saving throw on the brightness of the light, had a heart attack and died, and that was the end of the game. So... that's when I fell in love with Disco Elysium. Troll Killer! You don't remember it, but you know well how your father died. Sometimes it motivated you. Sometimes it felt impossible to live up to. +3 strength. That's your tomorrow. Jube, what's going on? I'm really good at games, yeah. Kiosk Kid. Your mom wasn't around a lot. You can read it too. Your mom wasn't around a lot, so to keep you out of trouble, she forced you to get a post-school job. You still despise the smell of newspapers. 2 dex, 1 charisma. Lore Enthusiast. Spending time alone in the city, you often ended up at the Darrowian Library. Darrowian. The strange history of Jor's realm is a constant companion to you. Crowd pleaser. I'm having a stroke. Don't worry about it. Inevitably, you ended up with the wrong crowd. You quickly pick up on the slang and radical terminology, doing anything to get real friends. Okay. 2 charisma, 1 intelligence. A little weirdo. You were a novelty to them, the boy who would do or say anything for their attention, for their approval. After 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. +3 charisma. Asgalist Activist. For 300, Alex. Your friends soon introduced you to the rebellious belly of Norvik. As a teenager, you spent years spreading chaos and worse, dwarf propaganda. Earthguard recruit. After your arrest, there wasn't much arguing about it. 3 grueling years in training, drilled on the city code and virtues, but you survived. 1 friend. You really ever only prayed for that one thing during those lonely years, but the gods did not answer, so you learned to manage, as always. 2 dex, 1 wisdom. Acolyte. Your knack for scribing got you a promotion to clerical duties. Picked out of the ranks, you quickly showed deep devotion to your divine city. 2 strength, 1 wisdom. Tower Apprentice. There's so many backgrounds. Tower Apprentice. Joining the towers is an honor bestowed upon few. It's also a terrible challenge, even for you. Who'd have thought lectures were so draining? Arcane Prodigy. Prodigy. For the first time in your life, you were a natural. You've always known a few cantrips, but real magic was something else. It was power. Palace Pawn. As a rising talent, you also... Let's try that again. As a rising talent, you often found your... I need a nap. You often found yourself amidst the politicking of superiors despite your best efforts. It never ended well for you. 2 charisma and 1 strength. Faithful harbinger. There's something wrong. Praying to a dead god whose whispers linger in the air, slowly fading. You are isolated among your peers. 2 constitution, 1 strength. Esoteric expert. You spent most nights seeking esoterical insight. A lonely life. Your findings were unwanted by those in charge, yet you did not stop. Never. Revolution. How many are there? Revolutionary scribe. Disillusionment. A city with ideals not upheld. One day, you chose a side. The emerging democracy. You wrote day and night for change and glory. Abject apostasy. No one likes you. When you were demoted for dereliction, no one spoke up against it. Demoted for dereliction is the name of my Alice in Chains cover band. But it's fine. You'll be fine. After all, you're used to it. Dead cleric. Okay. Growing up alone, getting into trouble, training with the youth guard, devoting your life and becoming a cleric. Was it always supposed to end in the river? And punching bag. You're a farmer's son who grew up in the city. Of course you'd be an outcast. It took time, but eventually you figured out how to cope with it. Uber, what's going on? Okay. Well, that's a lot. I think the one that jumped out at me was Little Weirdo. To the tune of Little Wonder. Finally recovered from being sick? I'm sorry. That gives us a lot of charisma. How many points do I have to spend? Oh boy. Oh, I can add proficiencies too. Oh, I have all of these points to spend. Oh boy. What's the balls at the top? Jube, I think that's the wrong chat. Wrong chat, buddy. Charisma measures your eloquence. I'm nothing if not eloquent. Finally got food poisoning for the first time in your life. Food poisoning is... Well, see, here's the thing with food poisoning, though, Uber. It's pretty much like one day, and you're done. Once it's out, once it has vacated the premises, you get better. So if it was a multi-day endeavor, might not be true. Unless it was, like, serious. Like, for serious stuff. Wisdom. Your awareness, intuition, ability to understand the world. So I think we're not going to be wise. We're going to be super charismatic. Not wise. Definitely not smart. Able to take a hit. Rather strong. And a little clumsy. This seems like a perfect build. First day was death. The next 2 days were miserable while your body recovered. Multi-day could be salmonella, yeah. Which is not great. Alright. So we're proficient in Constitution and Charisma. We have -2 modifiers to Intelligence, Wisdom, -1 modifier to Dex. I think this is going to be cool. And we're a little weirdo. Our Charisma modifier is +6. Also, this is a snake that turns into a hand. Things came fast the first day, then you were just extremely dehydrated. No, that's fair. A very pleasant himbo. Thank you for trying this early demo of Esoteric Ebb. It's coming together step by step. I'm excited to show you this first snippet of the adventure. Now get your cleric out on the streets of Norvik. And only 6 int? Cleric head empty. No think, only do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this gonna be like Fallout? Am I not gonna... Truth. And nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Oh no! This is gonna be... We failed the intelligence check to remember our name. This is gonna go brilliantly. Right. Your name. One of those Norvikian names. Starts with an R. Stay silent. Charisma, success, good. Lighthearted again. You say nothing. Another question is stated in the dark. What is your occupation? What is this, an interrogation? Success. You are dead. Dead? How can you be dead? You're thinking, aren't you? Dead man does not mean gone. What are you, a poet? Look around. Wisdom failure. It's more than darkness. It's nothing all around you. I don't want to be dead. You do. If you can embrace it, do so. What's an occupation in this context? Failure. Didn't you have a job? Something really important? Your class. Tell the voice about your class. What class am I? Lower class. Rude. Occupation? Ha! Forever standing at the gates of chaos, holding the line against all things foul is no mere job. It's a calling. Destiny. Not sure any answer's good here. Just go with whatever works in the moment. I'm awful at everything. Probably shouldn't say that out loud. Putting yourself down is not a great way to get people to love you. Unless you're very manipulative about it. Takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? Strength, success. You are a hero. By divine dictate, only you can save the world. The Goblin Chieftain. She needs you. To fight the Goblin Chieftain? You know it to be true. No. No reply, no feedback. What is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. This is a setup, it has to be. Cat, how's it going? You moved? Aw. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? The National Party of Norvik, of course. Elections are ridiculous. I don't know any of these words. Actually, I'm apolitical. Perfection. No one can get mad at you, and everyone will love you. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Following your convictions. Drowning in the river. I fell into divinity. She took me whole. I died when he died. I don't know what happened. I'm digging the synth, though. You were typing in the wrong chat with your balls? I like that the music got more dramatic right after I said that. Why does this cutscene look like a gunship music video, right? Just gonna ignore this conversation? That's good, Panic. You're too young for this conversation anyway. Just not gonna type for a while? I mean, you zipped up, then probably not. Sorry, I'm so tired. You're doing great. That me. Oh. A fresh start. Your body aches. It's stiff as if you slept for days. Ready for your glorious quest to continue. Check your stuff. What stuff? Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform. Panic. Sweat. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Constitution failure. Your legs shake. Tears begin to form. Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely here somewhere. Look around. I wish I could say you're wrong, Chaz. A circular stone chamber. A storage for apples and corpses. A house of the dead. Your home. What is this about a quest? Oh yes, a quest. You're on a quest to save the city. Save the city? Might be an exaggeration. Do I remember everything? Not sure. Do you have some sort of amnesia? Ma'am. Absolutely not. It's the same thing every Friday. They're vacuuming the hallway. You'll survive. Your thoughts are scattered. But your mind is fine. After failing the intelligence check, I think my mind is fine. I would like to see the baby. What's the quest again? You got a job. The tea shop job. Tea shop job? The tea shop that blew up added. Yep. The tea shop that blew up. Failure. It'll be a tough one. Might take days. A chance for redemption. Redemption? Wait, what did I do? insubordination, inconsistency, light aposty. Okay. So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop? More or less. Don't worry. There's BS politics involved here. You'll love it. You're the one they sent. You best get to work, hero. Hero? Me? Yes. It's time to deliver it all to this wonderful city. Your duty has come. Give everything to Norvik. Everything? I don't think you feel dizzy. Oh, good. I have 2 HP left. Great. Great. The weight of the Uthgard uniform. A dull pain takes hold. You need to heal. Now. Go eat an apple. It'll help. I'm so very confused. That's usually the case. One step at a time. Apple. Trifle. Behold. I can't talk to the apple. An apple. Looks better than the ones in the pile. Trifle. Garden apple. Inventory? Consume. I have 3 HP. Oh boy. Nothing's gonna stop me now. The questing tree. Oh. That's cool. Oh, a note. Behold the note. An important piece of paper. Can I... Voting card. -1 intelligence. Examine. A scuffed voting card made out to a Ragnar Hemlin. It's from a dwarven office for some reason, and someone has checked in all 5 parties on the list. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. You pick up the surprisingly thick piece of paper with a shaking hand. Haven't you looked at this thing enough? This is your future. The card is slightly torn and has clearly been drenched at some point. At the top it says Roskort in big bold lettering. 5 days remaining. How does this thing work? After you pick it up at a district office, you need only to check the box of one of the 5 parties, then deliver it on election day to the polling place. Although in your case, you'd need to write the name of the party you want in the corner, along with the signature, since you filled out every box, like an idiot. Party of Norvik, Revolutionary Party, Workers' Party, Rural Party. All these parties sound dreadful. Party of Magic. Oh, maybe that one. And finally, the last box doesn't say anything. This is where you can input whatever you want, or leave it empty for a null vote. The box next to each party is filled with a smudged checkmark, including the last empty one. Smart move! No one can get mad at you if you vote for every party. Idiotic. You need to pick a side and stick with it. Your honor is on the line. All of them, at least that you know of. Oh, right, there's an election. Oh. It was nice not to think about it for once. Never had one of those before. Neat. Very neat. Your voice will be heard. Good to know. An apple. Trifle. Give. Consume. 4 HP. We're gonna be immortal by the end of this. Can I... A guy. He looks indecisive. Can I trifle with him? Oh! I did not successfully pickpocket with it too. With your fingers fumbling about in his mouth. Your grip over the fancy magical tooth slips. And the zombie bites down. Cool. Cool. Ouch. You instinctively move your hands away, but he still gets a quick nibble in. You're in his mouth. You need to destroy this foul creature. Cease this rummaging through undead maws, please. Let's... Oh no, I can't eat another apple? Oh no. What is this? Divine scripture where it does not belong. Shield of the Faith. Oh, a spell? Oh, I can cure wounds? (1d8) plus your wisdom modifier. Shield of Faith. Is this... I didn't even look. Is this 5e? Because it seems like it. A shimmering field appears and surrounds you, protecting you from damage for the duration. Any loss of hit points is reduced by 1. Neat. I have no prepared spells. Why? Maybe I need to rest first. I assume. What is this? Divine shrine covered in apples. Engage. Shrine of Earth. The runes fill your senses as you approach. At the center, you see his red eye watching over you, yet the colors fade with this monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. A sacred shrine left in this state is an insult to Earth and all of his people. These old things are still around, huh? Thank you for the lurk, Panic. It's a shrine to your god. Protect it. Are these rare? No. You will find shrines like this all over Norvik. Can I pray here? To what exactly? The Earth, of course. So it's a waste of time. You may pray as you wish. Not the worst you'll see. You'll have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. The city is lost, but it is not yet lost. This gives me a headache. Politics is exhausting. Remove the apples. It does not take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. A small improvement, but big in the heart. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh! So this will be DC 10? Wisdom? I am not wise. Nope. That didn't go well. Okay. You focus your mind on... I didn't realize I was going to be a cleric. I probably should have put some points into wisdom. You recite a few words of remembrance before you sense the channeled strings around the shrine. They converge upon you. Oh, I got 1 HP. That's something. Sure is. You sense there's something you missed. What were those words? The ones you learned at the tower? Wait, can I heal here through divine assurance or something? Of course you can heal here, but only if you pray hard enough. Prepare spells. I have 2. I can prepare 2. Nice. Okay. Wait, I wasn't done with you. Engage. What other gods are there? Many. You know a few. The Mender? A real lady, this Mender. You've heard the stories. Beautiful, terrifying. All of the elf stereotypes rolled in one. They say a look from her could turn a man's heart until his dying breath. Though most men have a story like that, so it's probably more a woman thing than an elf goddess thing. She would not respond, even if you had something to tell her. Earth is dead. Dead gods do not speak. Dead, yes, but he speaks through you. You've devoted your life to follow his footsteps. A gambler? A trickster? The type of god only famous for his ridiculous ploys. Love him. Praying to Tokig would, if for some reason you would get a response, only result in the exact opposite of whatever you wanted. Bulba, the last titan. First of many, a beast of Jor. Bulba was that of the Hunt, behemoths who raged across the coast. Somehow, Palpatine has returned. So you are. Prey? Tranquility. Contemplate the tea shop. You let your mind go through the basics of what you know. The tea shop was destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries were reported. Your goal is to enter the tea shop and investigate it properly. That's it. Contemplate the election. Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. Ask those around you what they will vote for, and you might find your own voice along the way. Can I return here when I have more things to think about? Always. You are the only one who is always there. Okay. Alright, well, we got some HP back. What's this? A corpse under a blanket. Engage. You stare at the blue rag. It's draped over the outline of a someone. How's this guy sleeping down here? He's probably just very, very tired. Sir, you can't sleep down here. No response. Give it up. Nothing to gain here. Curious behavior to lie perfectly still under the blanket like this. Perhaps he requires assistance. Sir, please don't ignore me. Silent treatment, huh? No breathing, no movements, nothing. Oh, he's dead. Recently deceased. Check under the rag. Underneath, you find the cold corpse of a human. Looking over him, you find, hair, pale skin. Oh, he's got a beard, too. And he was alive once. Thank you. Wisdom check. That was a DC 9 wisdom check that I failed. Yeah, this guy looks fresh. Like he could just sit up and talk to you. Examine him closer. Ooh! Bonsai! There's something strange here. This is no regular gentle repose. Look close, but do not move the corpse. Signs of being either a hard worker or careless worker litter his skin. Cause of death appears to be not directly visible. No blunt trauma either. Considering his age and the shape of his body, this man most likely died of a common disease or internal failure. That's pretty broad and vague. Unless you're willing to start cutting, that's all you'll get. Except what? There's a marking on the right leg, a circle with a cross inside it. You recall that's the marking of PR, potential revivification. Oh, this guy can be revived. Seems so. Most likely died during care and was granted immediate gentle repose. However, he clearly did not have an RF or revive fund, nor did he have family members with enough ready cash. Perhaps he was just an unlikable fellow, who knows. You cover up the corpse once more. A weak goblin cannot stand to the presence of death, understandable. So I could cast Revivify on this guy? Potentially, yes. It's okay to loot him, right? Not like the guy will complain, but don't go around talking about it too loud, okay? It would be dishonorable. Only take that which you need for your quest. Who was this guy? A man. A dead man. Why is he here? This is a morgue. A lich house, clearly. I should stop bothering the corpse now. Trifle. Oh, he's got an apple. And some money. Let me eat the apple. Hey, back to 4 HP. Maybe I can try to grab the tooth out of the zombie's mouth again. Ooh, what is this? A vase of leaves. rifle. I got some incense. Who's that do? Nope. Consume. Recover first level spell slots. Ooh. Neat. I have 3, I think, down here in the corner. Spell slots. Looks like I have 3. I don't need to use those at the moment. Eat the apple off the corpse. I did. It was good. I got HP. No wait. I don't want to go there yet. I want to... Can I walk past you? Can I... Excuse me? Excuse me? You approach a shambling man by an apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. Bites you and then just ignores you. How rude. He's unaware of you. Greetings, citizen. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. What's your name, sir? He does not even turn to look at you. Identify yourself, citizen. Failure. Wait, is this a zombie? Sir, are you a member of the undead? He doesn't respond. Not even a groan? How disappointing. I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? The zombie does not even grunt in your direction. This game does look very good, yeah. He just keeps working slowly. You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. You're very rude. The zombie appears to rattle a bit. I'm thinking of voting for the nationalists. We will cleanse the city. The zombie just keeps moving apples. With the patriarchs in power, we'll get rid of all of you undead, and all the other evils of Norvik once and for all. The fleshy ball plank does not reply or counter your words. I'm sorry, am I boring you? The zombie carefully places another apple at the top of the pile. What is he doing? Seems to be fussing over the apples or something. Should I defeat this zombie? Yes. It is only just. Undead are not allowed to be in Norvik. He's not harming everyone, honestly. He's probably a more productive member of society than you are. No offense. Attack the zombie. Yes, deal with this foul creature. Encounters are turn-based conflicts where each participant takes turns in rolling dice and taking actions. The order is determined by an initiative roll. Great. Super duper. I did not win. The slow zombie just stands there. No, he's reacting. He's just taking some time. Your turn. Show him no mercy. No, stay. Do not make the first move. Shove him. Keep your composure, wait and see. Hold up a closed fist and say, here, look at this, and then quickly try to trip him. Yes. Holding out your fist in front of the zombie appears to work. He leans in and stares at it, and then... Wait, is he... The zombie attempts to latch onto your hand with his foul teeth. You manage to pull back in time, thanks to his slow movements. Oh, he's biting you now. Relatable. The zombie is hostile. His neck snaps around, the withered face now facing yours. Bites down... Oh, boy. The pain is temporary. Okay, this zombie is off the hook. He didn't really do anything to piss him off, did you? This undead abomination must be apprehended before he causes damage to innocents. Yes. You should probably try to de-escalate. Just a tip. Grab him. Get his arm. Switch gears. Try to manipulate him. Grab his arm. Oh, God. Oh, yes! You successfully grab his arms. Your thick-gloved hands wrap around his frail wrists and keep them stable. It's not getting away now. This ends. The zombie attempts to snap its mouth at you. Ooh! I made my death saves. Nope, I got better. Your final chance. Do not falter. The zombie is weak. Dominate it. Got disadvantage. I've got advantage because I've got him grabbed. So let's punch him. Ooh. Boom. Yes. Catching your breath, you stare at the now unmoving creature. Chemicals going. Justice dispensed. Now loot him. Get that fancy tooth. Hey, I got a wisdom tooth. Can I equip this? Oh, wait, can I equip this? Can't equip texts there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Your chats weren't sending? Oh, I'm sorry. Any apples? Oh, 3 apples. Okay, we're back up to 4 HP. We have 1 level of exhaustion, though. Imported goods. The receiver is marked as HBT. An almost empty box, except for a stale treat and a pouch. Why would you equip -1 int? What you mean? Treat. Plus 5 HP. Ooh. I've got full HP. The tooth is +1 wisdom. Oh, the voting card is -1 intelligence. It's fine. Ooh. A broken sword? -1 wisdom? -1 wisdom, -1 intelligence. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be killed. My intelligence is 4. Glow glass. Very common magic item. Stairs leading down, far into the city below. What's over here? There's a door inside this tunnel. Let's go that way. It's locked. Oh. Go this way. Not available in demo. Okay. Ooh! A crate filled with sand. Engage. Hal, what's going on? Esoteric ebb. It's wild so far. Inspect the crate. It appears unmarked. The lid has been tossed behind it. Look at the sand. It's just sand. Touch the sand. The sand shifts slightly at your touch. Go deeper. You dive in with your whole hand, fingers first. You feel a tug, a grip, and finally a pull. Wait, Your shoulder is almost pulled out of its socket. Struggle. You managed... You managed... You know what's... If you have an intelligence of 4, I don't think you can be dominated, Scuzzy. You're too stupid to take instruction, so you can't be dominated. You manage to keep it from engulfing most of your arm, but in the process, the sand grabs onto the front of your helmet. Should I should give up, right? The sand will be a benevolent master. Try to scream. You cannot. There's sand in your mouth. Fight it. You grab the rim of the crate with both hands. But as you pull your entire adrenaline-filled arms to work, you feel energy being sapped from your veins. You are being sucked. Out of your skin. It's vampire sand? As you keep pushing, you realize you could get out at this point. However, Then you would leave the helm behind? No! Your muscles turn to mush as you stop your struggle. What's going on? Struggle to breathe. The sand is trying to eat you. Escape without losing your helmet. DC 7. We got this. We got this. The hazy noise of a head not longer filled with so much blood screams in your ears. I will not die in this crate. Filled with the pure fires of adrenaline, your muscles creak and your bones crack. It pays off. Within seconds, the rock-hard grip of the sand loosens and drops entirely. You swing your head back, filling your lungs with air as a trail of sand follows you. Oh. Within an instant, the sand snaps back into the crate. Not a single grain dropping to the floor. You stumble back. Glancing over to the crate, you see its content. Its content now lies still, like nothing happened. You put the lid on to make sure nothing else happens. Am I alive? Yes. Shake your head to get rid of the sand in your ears. It helps. A lot. Carefully put on the lid. You take a very, very careful step towards the crate and grab the lid. Place it gently on top. Your job is done here. I've done a great service to the community. I'm doing well. You stare at a pile of apples. Charisma says walk away. If you know what's good for you. Constitution, apples are good for you. Whose apples are these? Not yours. Maybe they're grown somewhere around here or below. From the ground or from trees? Like potatoes or tomatoes? Now you're hungry. Should these be stored alongside corpses? Of course not. It's nasty. It's just apples. They won't damage the corpses. It's certainly a violation against the city code, probably. Something tells you that no, they should not. Could I eat my way through this pile of apples? A tremendous challenge worthy of your attention. Be greatly beneficial. Please don't. You're not an apple boy anymore. Start eating. You look upon this challenge with determination. Your stomach is empty. Dig in. Going smooth so far. Another one. Number 2 goes well. Now the third. Yep, that was an apple. Next one. The next one was harder. Your stomach fights the taste. It's getting difficult. One more should be fine. That's the limit. As you chow down on the apple, you feel your jaw ache and your hands shake. Apple overdose. Dangerous stuff. I've heard of that. Scary. Feel refreshed, for a moment at least. The pile of apples towers over you still, you've barely made a dent. The apple boy is back. Eat the apple, apple boy. Feel sick. As you feel sick, you see something sticking out of the pile of apples. A piece of paper? No. It's a spell scroll. Dancing light. You've worked hard for it. Good job. Ah, the scroll is just for a simple cantrip. Oh well. You quickly memorize the scroll, consuming it into your psyche, as you always do. Some people at the towers used to fear your innate power to master magic like that, which is understandable. It's pretty terrifying. Cantrips are spells that can cast at will outside of dialogues that do not consume any spell slots. Very cool. Oh, it's just a little light that follows me around. Neat. Go upstairs. I'm outside. Morning, cleric. Hey, did you know that there's man-eating sand in your basement? Mushrooms, probably edible. Go on. plus 3 HP. Nice. What was this? The Red Eye of Earth? Jor left his mark across the bands. Today it's the universal sign of magic. Viskin, local mortician. Oh, Trifle is human Cosnote. Oh. Oh? Am I just robbing him? Oh, I have to pickpocket the mind expansion. Yeah, we have a Valheim community server, Jude. It's not all that far along. A pocket watch. Yours? It is now. Plus 1 intelligence. Boom. Yeah. 5 intelligence. Let's go. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. That symbol. It's on a lot of official documents in the city. That is the Great Perch of Norvik. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. Death. This is death. I'm Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there's anything I can do, cleric, let me know. You can trust this man. Thanks, Wisdom. This person emanates an immense power. Foul? Perhaps more accurately, it is simply there. Immovable, eternal. Beware. His smile causes you to stir a deep feeling of unease. As if it's almost there, but not quite. Look around the room. Books and flasks litter the circular chamber. It's dimly lit and damp. There are several corpses present. Did you save my life? He puts down his pen. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing, however. I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything. Of course, it must be confusing. To tell the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. They'd caught you in their net, took you for a corpse. You were. Not that I blame them, you weren't exactly in prime condition. You quite literally live in this filthy uniform. No wonder they thought you were dead. How did I end up in a river? Not a river. The river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges to Tolstad. Sounds like the start of a great drinking story, the I woke up in a lich house tale. I would never fall. It must have been an assassination attempt. How awful. Who were these fishermen? River guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. Find them. They hold the truth. Where can I find these fishermen? He ponders your question. I did not ask for names, sorry to say, but perhaps Water Lane? That's just a guess. Good guess. A lot of boaters hang out there. Either that or the local tavern. I hope you can find them. So I am, in fact, alive. The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, I believe you are. Alive, once dead. I have some other questions, I think. Do you now? There's a zombie in your basement? Oh, how quaint. No, an undead abomination right below. I understand. We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns to HWBT protection. Oh, so it's all a misunderstanding then. Good. Wait, no, I don't actually believe you. Huh? What do you mean, cleric? He must be punished. You're a criminal harboring zombie workers. You need to be punished. Your words causes silence to fill the chamber. You feel tension, every vein pulsating. Kobold to your left is doing something with his crossbow. No, you've got it all wrong. He's de-escalating, like a champ. Al, take care. It's good to see you, buddy. Now you're saying that I'm wrong? He stares at you. An insult to the highest degree. The pale man leans back on his tiny chair. Get ready. It's time to... Oh, I would never, cleric. I can promise you, we're all friends here. Look at him go! All tension gone in an instant. You could learn a thing or two from this. The pale man is impossible. You simply cannot start a fight with him. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It's my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. I'll make sure to tighten up security in the future. No, you're... Well, a clean sleep in the basement this evening. Get ready. The kobold gives a screeched yell. Yes, master. I will also make sure to report this to both the HWBT and the militia. The Halfway Bridge tribe, commonly called the Hallways, one of 3 goblin tribes in Norfolk, arguably the most influential, led by Lady Miska Sageleaf. He won't let you get a word in. Amazing. Bop! Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you for 35 months, buddy. It's almost a year. Good lord. Happy Friday. I'm trying to say you need to pay for your... Of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection from the palace arcanists. If there's anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It's because of great men like you that the city still stands. I'm sure a good word from your patriarch will ensure a promotion of some kind as well, especially with this great work you're doing. On the tea shop, this... Make him quiet. He's going circles around you. It's time to step up. Argue. Argue. Make him shut up. Charisma. That is my wheelhouse, son of a... Ooh, right. I'm +6 on charisma. Illegal zombie. Stop. I know what you're doing. The pale man opens his mouth to respond. The zombie did work on your property. Closes his mouth and looks at you. It was picking up apples or something. That's a violation of the bone purge. Yes, I'm aware. He reaches below his desk and brings forth a pouch. An isolated incident, it will not be repeated. He hands it to you. Score! This isn't a bribe, is it? Oh, of course not, cleric. As a city cleric, you obviously have the ability to accept Daskboter on behalf of Norvik. Dwarven for day fine. Some might call it legal extortion, but really it depends on the district. Violation of the Bone Purge Code, Article 4, and singular violation cases a Daskboter of minor class is issued. In relation to my status as the Tolstad business owner, that'll be precisely 25 crowns. Nice, Mort. He's dealt with this before, huh? Well done, justice has prevailed. Now that this issue is behind us, anything else you need? Wisdom DC 29. Figure out what's weird about this guy. 5. You glare at the pale man, who keeps working on his documents for approximately 2 minutes. Eventually, you feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply I know more than an honorable Uthgard member, my good cleric. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. He's correct. Maybe you can get back to this later. What do you know about the tea shop? What is there to say? I know as much as your average Norvikian. It is a humble shrub. How much does your average Norvikian know? Very little, I'm afraid. The pale man is toying with you. Make him speak. And now you can tell me what you know about it. Oh, of course. I've heard the explosion. I went out to investigate only to find the tea shop had caught a raging inferno. Jake. Charlotte, take care. Have a good weekend. Jake, thank you for 17 months. Thank you for the tier 2. I don't know what role I need to be productive at work today, but I know the DC is 40 plus. Twisty, thank you for 6 months. Thank you for the prime sub. I really appreciate it. Welcome back. Thank you both. Don't forget, potato soup sounds mid. Okay. Go eat some trout. I heard the explosion, went out to investigate, only to find the tea shop caught in a raging inferno. The Tolstad militia were already heading into action, so I went back inside as to not be in the way. He's describing it with a wonderful rhythm. Either he is a great storyteller or this speech has been rehearsed. And that's that. What were you doing when the explosion occurred? Working. What sort of work? If you must know, it was the end-of-life report on a sailor. Tragic. He doesn't want to speak on the subject, but he'll let you ask one question. I can feel it. Let's see if he's lying. Ask something really specific. What was his name? Jordal Linston. But I prefer not to speak much on the subject. Did you hear anything peculiar? Sounds like a euphemism of some kind. A loud bang, some shouting afterwards. How loud? It shook the Lich House, and mind you, this is not some ordinary basement. This is a remnant tower being hundreds of feet deep into the earth. I'd be surprised if anyone, Tolstad, missed it. What sort of shouting? From the militia. They were rushing to the scene. The fire prevention declaration has truly done wonders for this city. Nothing else? As the entire district almost turned into an inferno, yes, there was quite a lot of commotion. Nothing stands out, however. Like, actually nothing else? Not that I recall. Are you sure? The pale man stares at you for a while. How thick are you? Pretty sure. That's enough about the sound. That's enough about the incident. I require assistance with some things. Of course, cleric, anything for the city. You called me cleric. I did, yes. Because you are a cleric. I am what gave it away. He stops for a second and glares at you. A heavily armored man in Uthgard colors, with a prayer book on his hip. They might have found you in the river, but you're clearly of city stock. Could be happenstance. Could it? Could it? Could? I don't like how accurately this is aligning with the words that come out of my mouth on a regular basis. It's very uncomfortable. He puts down his pen and stares at you. How's that head of yours, cleric? I'm fine. I'm fine. His calm expression does not change. I am the cleric. Good for you. An example of that sarcasm thing mentioned before. Your purpose is here. You serve this city as a cleric of the river. Though I'd love to ask you, what type of cleric are you? Type? Yes, if you're a clergyman, you might run a congregation for a local religion or deity. Holy man on a holy mission. Then there are the clerics of the bureaucratic variety, city officials speaking for the religious state. Rules are meant to be broken. You're not some stiff councilman. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. No, I'm a basic clergyman. I'm a boring bureaucrat, yes. No, I am the chosen one. The pale man stops and ponders your response. Chosen for what? To die. Success. Been there, done that. Really? Good luck with that. I don't know where to go. Your shaky voice makes you sound positive. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there's a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Goblin chieftain? Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name, and she's down in the Goblin Garden. Intelligence failure. Goblins are green. Of course you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. You don't want to mess with that one. Dragon of Tolstad. Not afraid of some goblin woman. The pale man stares at you for quite some time. I'll offer you some advice, cleric. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. Translation, watch yourself or she'll mess you up. I would go even so far as to call her the de facto lawkeeper here in this island fortress. This goblin is no lawkeeper. Only the city rules, earth rule. Wait. Is this part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? Oh, God. Oh, you... Nerdin, thank you for 77 months. Time for a song my kids love, and it's a shanty. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew up, and her bow dipped down. Oh, blow, my bully boys blow. Soon may the Weller man come, to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day, when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. It had not been 2 weeks from shore, when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the Weller man come. Thank you, Nerdin. 77 months and that. Okay. Anyway. You may find her at the southern tip of Tolstad, the Pale Man says, and keeps scribbling on the papers in front of you. He does not value your time. So, what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps onto his face. Zanzibar, how's it going? Looks like Captain Planet. Sadly, I don't have the time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I can make time if you're interested. Until then, you're free to browse my collection. And of course, you've already gotten your hands on my copy of Sharp Person. Oh. You noticed that, did you? It's a great shortcut to charming people, although you gotta be careful with the fallout, if you care about such things. Can you explain the very basics of spellcasting? Oh, I mean, of course. As a wizard, you memorize your spells before casting them. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during prayer at a shrine. Where can I find more shrines? There's the Temple of Earth, of course. Just up the stairs past the pillar. I've heard the Tolstad Temple will act as a polling place for the district on election day. There's also one on Water Lane View, I believe, past the trade post. You'll find more hidden around every corner, I promise you that. How do I get more spells? 2 ways. You could spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the palace archives, or the great library in the tower, since you obviously would have some access to that. However, I don't believe you have time for either of those options, so I would just the other route. What's that? You're welcome, Drew. Spell scrolls. Right, scrolls with spells on them. Oh yeah, I saw one of those downstairs. Yes, a piece out of my collection. Oh. You are very much allowed to indulge, cleric. I'm always glad to assist the city in any way. The guy's trying to help you? You must have vested interest in your job then, somehow. Now, Tolstad is filled with all kinds of strange caches, so you'll probably encounter more just by looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it. Cantrips or spells, doesn't matter. I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. I am! Strike a heroic pose. He nods at you and goes back to writing. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Ost. Treating a servant like that is despicable. Can I try casting on you instead? He stares at you. A glare. Waste of a spell slot, I'm afraid. You believe him. Ominous. Who is this guy? Danger. It's all the help I need, thanks. Great. Ask anything else you wanted to ask? I have some personal questions. Aha. Ask more questions. Share great knowledge with the Pale Man. This man is evil. Do not linger. The Pale Man shifts in his seat. His spirit recoils. Very well. What should I ask about? Nothing. This man is evil. There's discontent in your stomach. The Pale Man clears his throat. Mumble. Are you evil? A faint smile appears on his face. That's for the gods to decide. Yep, he's evil. He's joking, come on. Why are there a lot, and I mean a lot, of apples downstairs? Ah, yes. A deal between me and Lady Sageleaf. A deal? Shared storage. It got quite heated there a few years ago during certain crises. So now, during less heated moments, they store a lot of produce there. A win-win. Isn't it some kind of violation to store fresh produce next to corpses? No. What's the deal with, point to the green creature by the stairs? Intelligence failure. A kobold? You know it's a kobold, but why is there a kobold? Also, what is a kobold? Ah, yes, a bit embarrassing. I got my hands on an egg some time ago. I thought it'd be a basilisk, and now I have a devoted servant. A basilisk? Also embarrassing. I wanted to see whether or not they were feathered. I've yet to find out. Are you his father? No, he simply hatched in my presence. Slavery is illegal. I pay Ost very well, and he is under no obligation to stay. I understand what you ask. I've had to explain it several times at the Tithe House. Did you give him that crossbow? No, he found that himself. I'm very proud of him. Could you just tell him to give me the crossbow? Viskin glances over to the kobold and then back at you. No. Why does he call you master? Who knows? It's a kobold thing. They should call you master. I have some other questions. Of course. I'm all ears. You ever wonder about the world? His eyes lighten up. Certainly. Now hit him with a deep philosophical statement. Tell him. Tell him that unfounded feeling of decay. I have a creepy feeling we're stuck on decaying flesh. Oh? No, the horror is too great. I can't articulate the horrors. Ah, well, don't worry. Sometimes it's difficult to do so. His eyes grow dark once more. You blew it! Anything else? Who are you voting for? Interesting question. A bit invasive, but I'll oblige. I'll be voting for the party of Norvik. Numanism. While crude and outdated in certain respects, they've proven both its stability and economic assurance. For business owners such as myself, they have my vote. Not unusual for a well-off man to vote for the party of the Earthfolk, although this fellow doesn't strike me as the religious kind. A vote is cast for self-interest. It takes a special man to vote for any other reason. Must be nice to have economic assurance. If they win, how long do you think it'll be before another assembly is called? We need a shepherd, not a coalition of sheep. I'm no Earthfolk myself, but I have the utmost respect for their traditions. You're an immigrant? You could call me that, from Reeds. I don't think about immigrants. Reeds? You're not voting for Strider? There's a reason I left. I don't think about immigrants. Neither do I, cleric. Tell me about your lich house. This is my establishment. We handle dead bodies for the city these days. Not terribly lucrative, but it's good work. How's business? Slow, which suits me just fine. During the curse crisis a few years back, this place was stuffed to the brim with dead folk. I like it more when it's relatively empty, like today. Do you store the bodies down here? I do. The ancient ventilation system keeps this particular area cooled to an unnatural degree, even in intense summer months. The city's been a very grateful patron over the years. Was this always a morgue-related business? Actually, no, I used to dabble in dentistry and surgery a while back. I scaled down production to focus on my private life more. Private life? That's something you say when you don't want to talk about it. Ask about his private life. The pale man smiles at you as if preparing for another set of prying questions. Surname? None, I'm afraid. No hereditary connections here. He puts down his pencil and points 2 thumbs towards himself. Self-made man. A fellow solo artist, huh? No family at all? None, I'm afraid. I'm a war orphan. Wait, how old is this guy? How old are you? Be 38 this year. He does speak like an old soul, but his smile is useful. Youthful. No wife or kids. The gods have not shown me that path, no. Me either, brother. Go in for a fist bump. Keeping his smile, the pale man politely bumps your fist. Any hobbies? I like taking long walks. Also enjoy theater. Sounds like something you'd say as a joke when you don't want to talk about your perverted pastimes. But mostly focused on running this lich house. The rest of the time? Light reading, perhaps? I should try getting more hobbies, honestly. Thank you for reminding me, cleric. That's a bit passive-aggressive. Where do you sleep? I'm sorry? Where do you sleep at night? Huh. I have a cozy apartment in the Holes. It's a short commute. The Holes? A common slang for the central spire of apartments in Tolstad. The lower ones are less fancy. Just wondering. I should be going. Before you do, make sure to collect your belongings. My belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card? A peculiar voting card. Every party has been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. I'm indecisive. The pale man ignores your comment. I asked Ost to lay out the surviving pages of your spell book to dry over there. Ah, so they could dry since they were wet. How good. Then he looks over the corner of his desk where you took the pocket watch. The esoteric pocket watch is very useful, cleric. Make sure to keep it close. Beyond that, you should be good. Did I have any weapons on me? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of the River Torna. You should pick up something. Maybe a new warhammer? Got it. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. Good luck on your quest. Dun, dun, dun. Where did you lay out my spell pages? Over here? Aha! Oh, map of Tolstad. Stone slabs are designed to slide along iron beams. Oh. Earth's Chance. +1 wisdom, -3 intelligence. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy, brackenish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of indecipherable symbols. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. No, no, no. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. Cost a fortune. Chant book is able to sustain humidity. No underwater excursions. You should have protected Earth's chance more carefully. What a disgrace. Oh no, I have to put that here in place of the... Well, -3 intelligence. We're down to 3 intelligence. Michaela, how's it going? Neat. I got quite a few things on the questing tree. And we've got new spells. A thick tome lies upon the iron slab. You flip the tome open. There are fine and handwritten letters scattered across the pages. While the symbols appear to be readable, you don't understand the language. The author's name appears to be Callum Diminori. Right, I should cast Comprehend Languages. You should. I don't have Comprehend Languages memorized. Can I try to read it? No. Leave the tome alone. What if I go back downstairs and memorize Comprehend Languages? Engage. Prepare spells. Comprehend Languages and Charm Person. Oh, I can get 3 now. Oh, yeah. We'll do, no. Cure Wounds, Comprehend Languages, Charm Person. Yeah, Nif Nif is really fun. There's a demo out if you wanna try Nif Nif. It comes out. It releases on April 1st too. Oh, what is this? Tray of incense. Ooh. Like that. That gives me spell slots. Engage. You should. Spellcasting opportunity. Yes. You mutter the words to yourself and carefully tap the frail paper. The words then pop into place, as they should. I wipe the sweat from my brow. The lair is hot. My companion was consumed by the lower beast in the first wave. I saw his soul, yet still screaming at me as I stepped up to the auditorium. No, I would not allow myself a meek death. The book details the first-hand account of one of many lambs, the strongest of their tribes, who were sent to fight before the great green dragon. Tysarol, the last of the great dragons of old Dimenor, to still reign at this time in the early divine era. The author, Calum, was one of the few to survive. He writes how he ended up in the good favors of the Queen of Tree after many years of servitude, but he never gave up his dream of killing each of them. Time. Books consume time. You can always just skip to the end. That's usually where all the good stuff is. A long decade in those halls I spent in toil. I never relented, nor did I show the truth. She saw something in me. Perhaps it was my bloodlust. Calum became the loyal first human of Tysarel Dinor, a type of manservant. He was by her side at all times, and he listened to her every word, documenting it. The book contains a long series of transcripts, seemingly directly from the ancient dragon herself, and it slowly reveals how the author learns not just the basic tongue of Draconic, which all of the high humans spoke, but rather the deeper power behind those words. A human playing the strings was amusing to them, to her, for none could ever dream of handling anything but the most shallow of songs. Until the day I understood. Calum listened to the ancient dragon until he understood. Dragons control strings, not just with their words, but with their voices. Once that clicked, the book explains, he learned how to tap into the words of power, higher tier magic. It goes on to, with incredible detail, explain exactly how this research went on during those years, how he managed to procure and transcribe dozens of previously dragon-only spells. He did not master all of them himself, but he did master some, and most importantly, he trained himself until he could cast the spell of Jor's limits. It goes on for pages describing basic stuff about the Draconic Civil War, similar things you read in school. How all of Dimenor fell on in their raging, and the chaos humans were starting to rebel. It was with great pleasure I turned on her, when I saw my great cousin appear with that sacred standard, yet he did not wield strength enough to break her. Thus, the last of the great serpents fell to me, to my one word of power I had just learned for her, kill. Thus the era of the worm was fated, with man raised in his place. I, Calum, my words shape worlds. Myself, Jor, is what I become. The book ends with instructions on various draconic magical theory, most of which you already know. You remember most of it. However, look at the final cantrip on that page. Look at Mage Hand. You run your fingers over the script, yes. I learned the spell Mage Hand. Nice. Complicated version of the spell, but a much more sleek implementation of Mage Hand than any you've come across before. You can perform great feats with this. What? Reach for apples? Apples. It's let you steal stuff from a distance, won't it? Yes, although not as subtle as you might imagine. If you get caught. Sure, but that won't happen, will it? I was hoping I would learn a power word from this. Yes, very sad. You would surely be able to wield it. Please don't. You've already attempted that once. Remember how it ended? Right, the eyeballs exploded. The eyeballs exploded. Oh, right, the eyeballs exploded. Science, how's it going? That sounds like a great story, Science, and I would absolutely read that. The Patriarch was kind enough to cast a restoration on you, but he was not happy about it. My eyeballs exploded? What a day. Oh, right, I remember. Yeah, I shouldn't do that again. No, you should not. Fascinating. Ooh. No, too much reading. A piece of paper. So many books, basic manuals, Arcanist histories, novels. Some of them stand out to you as classics. It could be useful to refresh your mind. The books taunt you bookishly. Read the autobiography of Prax. You take a look at the first page. In these pages I shall endeavor to recount the journey of a mind born to greatness, a will tempered by the crucible of ambition, and a spirit bound to the relentless pursuit of the arcane. My name is Phileas Prax. It goes on to make grandiose statements on his personal abilities in magic. Know this, I write not for the masses, but for the few who possess the clarity of vision to see beyond the veil of mediocrity. To them I offer my life as a lesson and a legacy, that they might learn from my triumphs and avoid the pitfalls that lie in wait for the unwary. Such long sentences. You remember the first chapters dealing with his youth, growing up in the ruthless court of a rival house, the Hagen Shags. How he struggles against relentless opposition and bullying. Power is not born of blood, nor inherited by the fortune of the birthright. It is cultivated in the crucible of the mind, refined by fires of discipline, and sharpened by the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Let those who seek to rule first learn to kneel before the altar of wisdom, for it is there that true strength is forged. A glorious design. Let those who learn lead through merit of ability and nothing else. I really dig this idea. Of course you do. You're a wizard after all. The world would be better if I ruled it, like Prax did. Yes, it would. In the second half, Prax begins to talk about his early political career, the intricacies of majocratic bureaucracy, how he learned to play the game well enough for him to reach a dictatorship as the youngest majocratic ruler ever. It's always hard to read a person through the pages, but this dude is clearly dancing around his massive ego. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Impressive, even. The rest is mostly a collection of meditations surrounding magic and power. A strong leader with clear intent. The esoteric, in its purest form, is neither good nor evil. It is a tool, a force to be wielded by those with intellect to do so. Yet let us not be so naive as to think that power alone grants one the right to rule. The Arcanist must also be a statesman. For the whims of the unchecked magic can lead even the wisest astray. Govern with an iron hand, but let that hand be guided by the principles of reason and justice. Thus shall the state prosper, and thus shall the legacy of the magocracy endure. In the halls of power the arcane shall be our shield and our sword, yet remember this, the Arcanist's duty is not to himself, but to the state and its people, for in the endless pursuit of knowledge one must not forget the price of ignorance. The vigilant mind is the guardian of civilization, and a vigilant state is the fortress of progress. Let no shadow fall upon our vigilance, for in the light our knowledge lies the path to true dominion. The final parts of the biography focus on an even deeper and more rambling side of Ruin. This is way too much reading. Yes, that is true. It hurts to look at so many words at once. You shut the book, looking upon the title once more. Put the book back. Leave the books alone. Ooh, piece of candy. An unlocked chest full of strange rocks. Shards of Jor. A bright rock, it fits in your hand nicely. These can be found all over Norvik, and some speculate they are all shards of Jor's pillar. To untrained hands, they have no inherent value, but you might use these to alter fate itself. Spend in dialogues to unlock dice checks. Oh, neat. Can we talk to this guy? Behold. Oh, can I steal his crossbow? No, I cannot. You, freeze. The kobold stares at you with glowing intensity. How did you think you'd sneak the crossbow away from him? Come on. Just smile. No one can be mad at a smile like yours. You just look insane if you do that. What human doing? The kobold asks as you slowly remove your hands off his crossbow. I was just stretching. Toward crossbow? Yes. The crossbow is now pointed directly to your chest. Try again, find out, okay? Good job. You've pissed off the kobold. Whoops, now you gotta get the crossbow another way. But you do have to get the crossbow. Actually, you don't. Stealing is immortal. Well, think about it. Anything else on the desk I can... No. No. You hear voices upstairs and the smell of salt. A tallish dwarf, he stares at you. Watch yourself, city man. EPG documents. Men at work. Around the amphitheater's scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. Oi, Mr. Cityman, he calls out as you approach. We've made it clear already, we're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a grin. That's no way to greet the cleric of Norvik. Oh, is that so? Guessing I'm supposed to grovel? Feel like you're not going to. No need to, you see? You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Take care, science. Nothing at all. Perfect, then you don't have to deal with it. Wait, that must mean he's doing something highly illegal. Stop him. Nothing illegal, huh? We have all the papers, nothing illegal at all. They're both guilty and innocent, just like you. One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you're talking to, child? This here's Alphaz, the Ban Emvers, the foremost in the Asgalist movement. Ooh, I succeeded on a wisdom check. The workers who built the city want to rule it. Seems only just. Their vision is of a fair society, where those who live underneath rise up and show their worth. He's done more good than all of you Uthgard combined, a true speaker for Asgal. Oh, so you like a celebrity? Simi exaggerates. He gives the older dwarf the stink eye. I'm also not in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy. Bower, what's going on? Still being sucked in by the sand, yeah. He grins. I just wanted to make that clear. Don't mention the whole noble thing. It'll just piss him off. Unless you want that? A nobleman, huh? Ah, in the old country, yeah. That doesn't matter here. I'm just a foreman in the Tolstad district. How much money do you have on you? Didn't your mommy and daddy ever teach you it's rude to ask about someone's mint? I bet you're only here because of mommy and daddy. What did you say? You must have misheard me. I said, don't forget to thank mommy and daddy for the foreman position. He clenches his jaw and stares at you. See, that's the difference between you and me, human. He takes a deep breath and mutters. My work speaks for itself, believe me. You boys setting up a play or something? A play? We're holding a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Stolstad will gather to hear the words of Asgal. He turns towards the orc, and no one's going to stop it. Orc? Orc. Big brutes, devilish origin. They're rare in Norvik. Most of them can be found in Feldhire. You hear laughing coming from across the theater. Papers, Alphas. He grumbles and turns back to you. So what do you want? You seem a bit stressed. No, you don't say. His words drip with the acid from a green deer. So, morning comes, I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman is standing there. Starts complaining. He reaches for something in his pocket and takes out some documents. We show her the papers. And the papers are no good, she says. Bah. Real convenient, I say. No, there's nothing wrong with these papers. We're in our rights to speak out against tyrants and burghers. Bureaucracy. They sure are playing a game they can't win. So she's wrong about the documents? Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. Filthy liar. Alphaz nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. Isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? Morgue? Macabre? The dwarf grumbles to himself and glances over the Lich House stairs. Thought it was a dentist. No matter, the Osgall movement is not afraid of death. You hear laughter from the orc behind you. Big words, Alphonse. The dwarf grits his teeth. Damn. But what's the rally about exactly? Guilds. For decades, there's been collective bargaining between Norvikian workers and the city guilds. Say what you want about Earth, but he kept a tight leash on the upper class of the city. Yeah, but look, I ain't the same since his death. The Freestriders have burrowed into every darn power structure, from paperboys to bookbinders. Freestriders? Freestrider, the new way. People from the east that have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly creeped into the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. In less than a dozen years, salaries have stagnated and prices have gone up. They say Freestriderism would make the city rich. I say it makes its people poor. So you're here to convince a bunch of Tolstad workers to vote for the Asgallist party? More or less, yeah. But it's a lot about the spirit of the community. Together we can fight against the purchasers of our labor. Alone we're brittle as a twig. The older dwarf pipes up. A twig in the wind? No, that's not good enough. Twig in the fireplace. That's good, I like that. Anyway, the rally will be a success. We just need to get rid of that orc. So we can call out to all the workers of this magnificent city. Vote with your guts, with your manhood at stake. You too, Mr. Cityman. Can I... Oh, spellcasting opportunity. Charm person. You! The dwarf is fuming. Watch out, you got an angry dwarf to deal with. Why are you so mad? Do you have any idea how you see the dwarves around him glare at you? Bah! I'm a firm supporter of anti-magic legislation. Frivolous abuse like that should get your license revoked. I don't need a license, I'm a cleric. The dwarf makes a deep rumbling sound like a volcano about to erupt. This is tense. Stand proud, this is your moment to show your true self, despite your idiotic behavior. Be careful now. You want him to erupt, or do you want him to backtrack? Sorry, I won't do it again. Sorry doesn't cut it. Do not do that again. Yeah, he's really pissed. Sorry. Bah! About the rally, what about it? Can I see the papers? He gives his companions a glance. Why? Intelligence check. Construct an argument as to why he should give you the papers. Oh, barely. Just tell him you're an expert and that you're on their side. I'm an expert. Are you now? Yes, I'm also on your side. He repeats louder. Are you now? Now hit him with it. I'm your best shot at getting out of this. The dwarf grumbles, his eyes going from you to the orc behind you. Fine. Sighs and grabs something out of his pocket. Trust you with these documents, city man. Do not break this dwarf's trusts. Do not, no matter how handsome that orc is. Do not. Tell us we're wrong, I dare you. Because we're not. Take a step back and check it out. Let's see what's actually going on here. Okay, I'll take a look. A formal permission of public gathering. It contains a lot of legal nonsense, making it difficult to parse. It's quite light, some kind of magazine paper. Unrolling it reveals a short statement about the political rally at the Circle Square. Permission of public gathering accepted, it says in big letters at the bottom, followed by signature Tolstad magistrate Nicholas Darrow. The actual text uses archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. Examine in detail. Nope. You scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. Perfect. Not a single error. Or, I see something wrong here. Indeed, you do not. You should check it out again later. Or ask someone who knows about this stuff. Have I seen this kind of document before? Never. They must be rare. This is cool. It is not. I don't like it. Oh, how come? Because it's a legal document? Duh. Too many words. Fascinating. I don't know if I love or regret building the character this way. Can I talk to the dwarf? Is there anything in there? Or the orc, rather? Ooh, incense. Probably use some incense so I get a... I only have one spell slot left. You got anything I can... Ooh. Oh, boy! Please take your hand out of my pocket, cleric. I'm not stealing anything if that's what you're thinking. Of course. That would be beneath the servant of the city. Of course. Certainly. Surely. Citizen? On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something or someone. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in other ways as well. What's this? Not often we get Uthgard around here. She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I'm second in command, guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Yes, the handsome orc lady wants you to say a name. Make sure she knows you are a cleric. Do not grab her hand. That's not what this is. Grab her hand. You reach forward and take her hand into yours. She's clearly a bit confused. It becomes sort of an awkward handshake. You realize her hand is a fair bit larger than yours. She could easily match your tremendous force. Kiss her hand. You lean in and attempt to bonk the front of your helmet against the top of her hand. She rushes and takes her hand back. With a laugh, she says, "Perhaps a name is in order first, human." "I'm Helm." Helm. Intriguing. She loves it. Your stoic presence is enough to induce intrigue and awe. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. "I'm here on important business." "Business, you say?" Fascinating. Perhaps I can be of service to Uthgard for your business. Where's the Goblin Chieftain? Lady Sageleaf, just head down these stairs. Good luck getting an audience, though. Is she busy? I sure hope so. It took us a month to get a room to discuss some renovations in the halls. If she's not busy... Dragon of Tolstad. He catches herself from releasing any more profane comments. Anything else? What do you know about the tea shop? The tea shop that blew up, she says dramatically. Sounds like a magazine tale. I heard it was an accident. The Post mentioned it in passing. Minor mishap, I believe, was the official quote. Although, from what people tell me, it was quite the explosion. Quite. You weren't in the area? No, I was on the North Bank. Company business. I did see the smoke. It was clear as day. What do you think was the cause, Uthgard? If the city says it was an incident, then it is. Don't give away too much. She's prying. Maybe it was the tea leaves. The leaves? Maybe they caught fire since they're so dry, and also... leaves. Interesting theory. I've yet to hear of a tea leaf able to cause such a blast. If you find one, let me know. That would be wonderful in war. Yes. She smiles. I'm sure the company would love to sell it. Hold on. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? Don't answer that. She has no control over you. She's a free strider, so I run. Stand against her. She has no right. Yes? Really now? No. Say no. Maybe. Is maybe a yes? Nice weather we're having. Are you here for the tea shop? You look lovely today. Thanks. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? I'm here to do business. With the tea shop? The one that blew up? I'm here to investigate the tea shop. DC 21 dexterity. Sneak away. Quick! Sneak away before she can do anything about it. You glance. Carefully preparing to take the first step away from the conversation. Uthgard. No, don't stop. Come back. Please answer my question before you leave. The voice of reason is too strong. The orc gives you the kind of look you got as a child if they were starting to eat gravel. Let me ask again. I just took damage. Are you investigating the tea shop? Yes. Interesting, I'll be honest. I assumed the city would just ignore it, but they sent you. Perhaps it was a secret? Should we have stoically avoided the question better? It's fine. She would find out eventually anyhow. It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks this is an esoteric mess if they sent a cleric to look into it. Esoteric. I keep hearing that word. What does it mean exactly? It means... It's a term to describe whenever anything queer happens, whether the cause would be regular spellcasting or something more esoteric. I'm sure you've noticed something you can't explain rationally. I assume you of all people would know, considering she mimics casting a spell with her hands and points at you. It is very windy, Panda, yeah. What exactly have you heard? It blew up. Fireplace incident. Most likely a rogue spellcaster. Well, I'm here now. You sure are. Good luck. If there's anything the Ascani Reeds Trading Company can do, let me know. You can usually find me down at our HQ in Waterlane. She smiles in a way that completely breaks down your defenses. Looking forward to seeing you there. She wants you for your government position, nothing else. The woman knows well how to manipulate weaker men. I like her already. I'm done discussing business. You want to move on to more casual topics then? Politics, perhaps? What's the deal with the dwarves? Oh, them? Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly, and they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all. She telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful when communicating with slower individuals. This is good. Nice lady. So I should just hand her the PPG thing I got? She could probably do something with it. It seems to be a good idea. Here you go. What's... I'll be damned. How'd you get these in your hands? None of your business. Fine, be mysterious then. She stands up, her figure towering over you. Then she gives you a nod before walking over to the dwarves. Alphas! What? You giving up, orc? She holds up the documents. I believe you're missing something? He stares at the PPG papers. His jaw drops. How did you... The dwarf glares at you, his face red. He looks a little mad. You... Are you really going to waltz into a jail sentence, Alphals? Wouldn't you rather just walk away? The dwarf glares at your smug expression. Looks like he's about to charge the orc. Foreman, the older dwarf mutters. Ah, boys, pack it up. With Vera standing by, a grin on her face, the dwarves quickly scurry off with their stuff. As the circle square grows quiet, she turns to face you. You've made a friend today, human. She pats you on the shoulder and tells you, when you have time, come visit the trade posts down on Waterlane View. We'll see if there's anything the Ascani Reeds Trade Company can do for you. Finally, it's just you here. Well done. Having the Free Striders on your side will definitely be beneficial. This game is great. Unfortunately, my head is throbbing. My voice is getting a little raw from all the reading. But, that's Esoteric Ebb. If you like RPGs, I strongly recommend that. That seems like it's only going to be better. So there is still a demo up for that. There's still a demo up for Nif Nif, which we played earlier today. Nif Nif comes out on April 1st if you haven't had a chance to check it out. But that seems great. Very much in the disco vibes, Disco Elysium vibes. So that's, I think it's already on my wish list. If not, it's already on my wish list. Very much looking forward to that release. So I'm going to go lay down and take some more meds for my head. I'll be back on Monday. As I said, I think we're going to get back to Avowed on Monday. We'll see what I'm feeling when we get there. But otherwise, have a fantastic rest of your Friday. Have an even better weekend. I'll see you bright and early on Monday morning for more games. Make sure you hang out. We're going to go raid our friend Redweird. It's Friday. He's playing Final Fantasy and drinking some beers, so we're going to say hi to him and then wander off into the weekend. So until Monday, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, everybody.